what happened to your arm? Now, that's a question I get all the time. I can be a millionaire at this point for every time I've been asked that question and paid $1 each and every time. I swear to you. I want to talk about how a person with a disability should be responding to a question like that from a stranger. And I want to say the simplest answer is there's no perfect answer. There's just a human being going through different life experiences, going through different emotions, having a different relationship with their disability, that you can't expect this perfect answer all the time. It's just not going to happen. No matter how badly maybe we want to just always give the greatest experience ever, it's not our responsibility to do so, especially if a stranger decides to cross that social boundary. Personally, for me, I would love to do and give any type of response that saves me my peace of mind, because how I feel comes first. It's my disability, so I have to make sure that I'm okay. And if I feel more inclined to give you a response, I will. But there's some days that I don't want to, and that's perfectly okay too. Especially if I'm going through a breakup, or if I'm grieving, or if I'm in the middle of doing something for work. I don't want to stop and drop everything to cater to your curiosity. And there's also a difference, at least for me, for children versus adults. Children, you get a little bit more grace. You're a child, you're unfiltered, you scare me. You have to grow up and learn the social norms and boundaries and manners of what it is to interact with a stranger. Whereas adults, you should definitely know better. And curiosity is not an excuse for you to throw everything out the window and cross someone's social boundary. So I want to share two examples that are very opposite of one another. One, obviously, I prefer over the other, but at the end of the day, like I said, I'm still human. I get frustrated too.
What happened to your arm?
Sorry, I'm like doing something and that's inappropriate question to ask. Yeah, next time you see someone with disability,
I felt so embarrassed because this person shouted this at me, and people turned and looked and was watching, and I just didn't like being put in that position. I was annoyed and frustrated, and I responded in that kind of place. You could sit here and tell me that I did it wrong. Of course, yeah, probably. But it doesn't change the fact that it happened, and it may happen again. And here's this response.
What happened? A car accident?
huh?
What happened? Car accident?
Everyone always thinks it's something like, I was born this way.
Oh, you was born this way?
Yeah.
What? Wow.
Yeah.
You was just like that.
And obviously, like, I enjoyed this response a lot more. I was still frustrated in the moment because I was in the middle of a workout set, but it is what it is. And I enjoy responding in this kind of way because it saves me my peace of mind a lot more. And I think showing both of these things is really important because it's human. It shows that not one person can be perfect all the time. And I'm okay with that.